The federal government gave the oldest and the weakest argument this week for not releasing more pictures and videos and information on Guantanamo Bay. Ryan J. Riley from Huffington Post reports on this. He says, quote, "The Obama administration said this week that secret videos depicting how the U.S. government treated Guantanamo detainees would make excellent propaganda for Islamic State terrorists. The American public should not be allowed to see the videos, argued the government and military leaders, because of the possibility that they could be used by Islamic extremists or upset people in the Middle East. Release of the videos would be a threat to national security, one military official claimed, because it would inflame Muslim sensitivities and subject the U.S. government to criticism." The U.S. government might be criticized if we release the videos of them doing horrific things. I guess we have to hide it. That's what we should do. How dumb is that? Let me ask these guys a question. Should we not have released the Pentagon Papers, for example, which detailed our crimes in Vietnam, using napalm and Agent Orange on innocent villagers who ended up dying horrific deaths? Should we not release that information because, you know, we should fear some Vietnamese people getting revenge on us? Because that's the same argument they're making. That's what they're saying. You know, oh my God, you can't show the Muslim world how fucked up we were towards Muslims because then they'd be angry at us. Well, maybe you shouldn't have done those things in the first place if that's the case. Should we not release the crimes of, I don't know, let's flip the script to one of our enemies, Putin's government, because then there might be retaliatory attacks against Russians? Would you accept that reasoning, if somebody else used it? I don't think so. Should we not report any crimes committed? Should the news shut up about all crimes that are committed by any criminal because perhaps the victim's family members might strike back? There's the same logic going into all these different points here. And by the way, if you're so concerned that the actions we took endangered the United States of America, then why did you tell us that those actions were specifically to protect the United States of America in the first place? Notice that, man. They flipped it on its head, and they acted like none of us should point it out, that they just flipped it. The whole original point that they said we have to do torture is we gotta torture because we gotta protect America. Now that they torture, what are they saying? Oh, fuck, we just made the United States of America less safe. You can't release the pictures of the torture. So their whole original point, it turns out the opposite was true. It turns out you're admitting the liberals were right all along. When they said you can't do torture, it'll endanger us more, and on principle, it's immoral and it's fucked up. So you're admitting the liberals were right all along. Thank you. All the far-right conservatives are now even admitting that it was wrong. So, newsflash, we also paid for what happened here. So how we're debating whether or not we should be able to see it is beyond me. We fucking paid for it. I'm a taxpayer, okay? I gave you money, you did shit in my name with my money, and then you're going, you can't see this one. Imagine that in any other context. I pay an investor, and I'm like, hey man, what's my account at? What number is it at? I can't, I can't tell you. I'm your boss. I paid you. I paid you money, and you did shit in my name with my money. What's my account at? I gotta go. That's what the government is doing here. Why the fuck? Again, I don't understand how this is debatable. And they always say, whenever they're embarrassed, they always say, oh, classified information, top secret. No, the whole idea of top secret information to begin with was like, hey, don't give that crazy person the nuclear launch codes. That's top secret. That makes sense to be top secret. Don't go handing out the nuclear launch codes to white supremacists in Tennessee. That makes sense. That makes sense. But outside of that, now they're just abusing the fuck out of it. Anything and everything that paints the government in even a slightly negative light, they go, classified. Don't show anybody that. And in a final twist of irony, here's one of the lines in the article. Quote, military officials maintain that the videos do not depict any wrongdoings and only show soldiers acting as prison guards, behaving in a lawful and humane way. So then release the tapes. What the fuck is that? They spend the first, 3/4 of the article saying, man, this shit is fucked up, dude. We can't release this. We'll endanger the United States. And then they say, well, the video doesn't depict any wrongdoing. It only shows soldiers being prison guards and behaving in a lawful and humane way. totally contradict yourself. You totally contradicted yourself. I can't take it, man. The hypocrisy, the contradictions, the outright stupidity and immorality of the government. You expect us to fucking sit here and take this shit? No, see, the problem is all of you, Democrats and Republicans in the establishment, bought into the bullshit idea that we are the good people by definition. So when the good people do fucked up shit, it's not so fucked up because we meant well and we're the good people. And that's where you get to a place where you do a whole bunch of torture, you do a whole bunch of, illegally detaining people, you invade random countries that didn't fucking attack us, you kill civilians, and then you say, well, God forbid we release the information, the facts of what we did, those fucking savages might retaliate. Yeah, those fucking savages. It's not that you guys are the savages. Of course not.